yesterday it got so cold that the clothes that were slightly damp that I kept in the bucket to hang out outside my vehicle for later froze overnight. So I obviously wiped it down really good and disinfected it, but I decided to wear my jacket again. I have other jackets, but this one particularly is the best at keeping cold stuff out because the fabric it uses. I mean, I don't know I'm doing this. I'm more of me, it's not a traditional fabric. It is just, it's more of a plastic. I mean, most fabrics now are synthetic, but I mean, it has layers of plastic that are built into it, so it's just good at keeping warm. I heard on the radio, I think, it said it was gonna be below freezing again, so might as well keep it on. It's been getting, like I said, so cold to the point where it is actually getting a bit difficult to rest. And usually that's fine. Even if I don't rest tomorrow at all, that's completely normal. But this is just like a safeguard in case it gets like, super cold and things start freezing even more than before again. Um, Something that was really nice is that the boss of the company gave my just gave me their address, saying how it was getting too cold. I could go and sleep over, which is super nice. Obviously, I don't need to do that, but yeah, I've always heard people go and complain about their bosses and work. I must have completely lucked out and got like one of the best jobs ever. I doubt I'm ever going to get a job as good as this one. Free food at the end of the day, a boss who's just super nice, um, really good work, enjoyable work, repetitive work. Yeah. And it's like right next to the library, and there's an empty parking lot right next to it where I can go and park. That's only a few meters away. I mean, this is the most convenient things are gonna go and get, probably. That being said, if I end up doing getting a hospital job, I'm, gonna go and get a bunch of other things that are gonna be convenient, I bet, if I look long enough. First one being obviously the access to all the medical equipment, but I wonder with how like big hospital parking lots are, if they care about. I mean, I'm sure they'll care about loiterers. I mean, I don't understand how people think loitering is a big problem when you're just in your own vehicle, not even doing anything. But I'm sure there'll be someone who'd be upset about it. So I'll probably just start parking away once I get comfortable with my job and figure out all the other stuff that you can do and can't do, then I could probably start using the parking lot. Um, Something I need to go and do tomorrow, though. I said I was going to do it yesterday in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description. Um, and I didn't. I need to go and calculate how much money I need to make before I can go and fix my car and have enough left over for food and for paying for insurance and other bills. Um, yeah, and I also need to go and make some calculations about the trip. Namely, is there any tolls on there? And if so, where can I go and buy a Sun Pass? And that's pretty much the only calculation I need to make for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna be leaving super early, so I'll figure out something on the way. I also need to figure out where I'm gonna drive to, because I'm pretty sure the people said that I don't actually hold the interview at the hospital. It's at a different place. I'm trying to look for the phone so I can. Oh, it's in my pocket. Hold on. Ugh, stuck. Don't know why I made a strident noise. It's It's weird that I don't need to be more animated when talking in these video logs, but it's just so ingrained into myself I do it anyways. I think I might be getting better at it though. It's just with everything else that's been happening, that's been mixing everything up in my head. Let's see. Messages. Okay, so I just realized when they called me to say I needed to come over, they answered my questions, they didn't text it, and I completely forgot what they said when they called me. So I'm not gonna know until I get there, but that's fine because they just said I can go and text them. And it's gonna go and be on a Friday when I move down there, so yeah, I'll be able to go and do it. It's important actually, now that I think about that, I leave early so I can get between the Saturday and Sunday wall because I would like to go and get my job as soon as possible. A thing I didn't mention is that person on the phone said there would be secondary interviews, so it could just take long. So when I get down there, I probably need to start looking for other jobs too. I didn't say it because there was a need to, but now I think about it, I remember that I got a few more messages from other jobs saying that they don't need me. Um, that's just something to note.